Hi everyone. Okay, so this is day 6 of Vlogmas. You excited? Okay, so today I want to talk about something. I've just got back off the school run and I hear this a lot and it really jars me. And it's parents telling their children that they are naughty or they are this or giving them a label. Oh, she's really naughty in the morning, she's this, she's that. And I hear it tons. And often when they come into the school, they tell the teacher what their child is. So the teacher then has an impression of that child as well. And obviously that child then internalizes what their parents that are telling them that they are. And it drives me mad. And I find myself sometimes saying, you're not that, and like trying to like diffuse it slightly. And I just want to say to parents, if you tell your children they are something, they will become that. If you keep telling your child they're naughty or they're this or they're lazy or they're whatever else name calling you want to say to your children, they are going to start becoming that because you've told them that they are that. So how about you try saying, all right, our kids can be little creeps at times. Like, that's just fact. Like, children are trying. There's no two ways about it. I'm not sitting here saying that you need to tell your children they're angels all the time when they're like smashing up the house. Your kid is smashing up the house, but you don't have to do that. But what is a better way of doing it is to say you're being naughty right now. You're being naughty. What you're doing is naughty. There's a really good book. I don't even know who it's by. It's just a kid's book, and it's I Love You, Little Monkey. And it's a really great book because it's saying, I love you even when you're naughty. And my girls love that book because they do say to me, like, if they get told off, they'll say, do you still love me? And I'll say, oh, obviously, I love them to bits. So I'll say, of course I still love you. I don't love what you're doing. I don't love the action that you're doing right now. Because it doesn't give them that label, because we really do, like, even even my parents, and my parents were great parents, all great parents, were great parents, they're still around, but as grown up as a kid, they're great parents. I have great memories of liberal, open-minded, kind parents, but even they still would label, and it's very hard to not live into that, because when it's programmed into your mind, it's very hard not to do that. And so I just think it's really important. Don't tell your children they're naughty. Don't tell your children they are, that's the lazy one. She's I've just heard a parent say their child's the devil child, which I just don't think is very nice. And yeah, I don't know if anybody else feels this, but I just think when you're giving ourselves labels, and we do it as adults as well, and sometimes we definitely take those labels we were given as children into adulthood, and that's who we say that's who I am. And it can become an excuse as well. If you've been told you're the stupid one, then he's not the bright one. It's easy to go, I'm not the bright one, and then you don't have to even try and become the bright one, because you've been told that's who you are. So you can just stay there now. That's who I am. I'm the lazy one. I'm the naughty one. I'm the talkative one. Whatever it is, I'm the drama queen. You really internalize that. So just, be mindful, parents. Be mindful of the things that you say to your children. Just have a little listen to the things that you're saying. We're not perfect, okay? We all have our moments of when we say something you think, God's sake. But if you do that, then apologise. Say to your child, Mummy shouldn't have said that. Daddy shouldn't have said that. And this is why. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm a human being. Because actually, I always remember my dad particularly doing it. He would apologise if he had said something wrong. And he would give me a reason why he was saying sorry. And it was such a good life lesson, because it taught me to be humble, and that he would say to me, do you know what? Even parents make mistakes. There's no rule book to this, And that was important to me. That really stuck with me, that was a really good life lesson. I remember it being a good feeling when my parent would say, I got it wrong. And it made me understand that we're human beings, and even as parents, we're just winging it, we're just guessing it. So it's a really good life lesson. If you find yourself saying something where you say, you're this, and you think, I should blooming give them that tag, that label, then just say, do you know what? Mummy shouldn't have said that. That wasn't a very nice thing to say. Because you teach your child, if you're telling your children not to do something and then you're spending the day calling them names, even if it's not massive, I'm not talking about like abusive parenting, I'm just talking about these labels. Even if you're just doing it on a small level, but then telling your children not to label other people, it's hypocritical. This parenting game is hard, okay? So I'm just sharing a bit of wisdom, a bit of advice from me, and it might mean nothing to you. But it's just something that I notice a lot on the school run, and I just think, what are you doing? Like, why are you telling your child that? Stop telling them that, and they might stop doing it. It's just a thought. You can disagree with me.